Man, Alliance RV has done it again with the Delta Travel Trailer line. This is the 281BH, and it takes a pretty classic floor plan and just puts a good spin on it. And honestly, it's the amenities and just what Alliance has done in the travel trailers that really, I think, puts them a step ahead a lot of the others in this segment. Now, this floor plan itself does have a super slide with the U-shaped dinette and theater seats. Really opens up that main living space. You have the rear corner bunks, of course, in this one too. It comes in under 32 foot and a dry weight a little under 6,800 pounds or so. So you'll probably need about a half-ton pickup, maybe a little bit bigger to pull this one. The kitchen is very functional thanks to the L shape kind of in the corner here. But they do some things to really help improve that. One of them is they give you big countertop space kind of in between the sink and the cooktop. The countertop itself is a thermoformed countertop, which has some big advantages. One of them is the fact that it's lighter weight than a true solid surface. Anytime you can save weight is always a good thing. It also isn't going to have any corners or anything that peel up like a T-mold will. It also has a flip-up extension on the side for a little bit of extra space there. And you can see it also allows you to undermount the sink. You have the 3-burner cooktop over to the side with a big oven underneath too. In between on the bottom is also a ton of storage. Very big drawers that they have here in the kitchen. Again, just making it that much more functional. And next to that is the entertainment center. Now, we've obviously seen these in a lot of RVs, but I think they do one of the best for a couple different reasons. The main one being the fact that they just really utilize the space very well. If you look underneath the TV, all of that is additional storage space and still give you a 40-inch TV. Right across the way, of course, is the theater seats and that U-shaped dinette, as I mentioned in the super slide. It's a flush floor slide, by the way, so that you're not going to trip or stub your toe or anything like that. And they actually use the same flooring so that it's almost seamless. In the back are the double over double bunks. They are 46 by 75 inches, so plenty big for most adults to sleep on. And then right next door to that is the bathroom. You'll see a 30 by 36 inch shower plus your linen cabinet there. You'll get a nice long shower in here thanks to the on-demand tankless water heater. You have the Furion unit, works extremely well. Toilet is on a nice angle, so you have plenty of legroom. And then, of course, our sink right across the way with some decent countertop space. As we make our way up into the bedroom, you'll see right in the center is a 60 by 80 inch residential size queen bed. I personally really like this. I think king beds a lot of times are actually too big. Here you can see you have plenty of room to fully walk around it. A little bit easier to make a queen as well. And if you do ever want to upgrade your mattress, you can just put in, a residential queen. Wardrobes on both sides. I really like the nightstands. It's a poured epoxy, definitely an upgrade over what we're used to seeing. And you will see there's actually a second entrance into the bedroom. That is basically for travel mode, so that when the slide is shut, you can still enter and exit the bedroom. So if you need to pull over and take a nap, you have the ability to do so. Now, don't get me wrong, Delta has some absolutely gorgeous interiors, but personally, I think it's honestly the exterior where Alliance in general and the Delta Travel Trailer really shine. Not only does it look great, it has an excellent graphics package. Right up front's a powered tongue jack, as well as two 20-pound propane tanks with your cover. But if we take a look at the massive pass-through, which it is huge, by the way, there's a couple things that really stand out. You'll see the fact that it has a pull-out table, so you will always have a table with you no matter where you're at. And then if we take a look to the side, you'll see not only your normal things like a light, front cap lights, but there's two other things that really speak to me. One of them is the fact this one has 200 watts of solar built in. The other one is the fact they have a power switch out here for your awning. That way you can actually stand outside and extend your awning just to make sure that you're not going to hit anything. You'll see the Lippert step-above-step systems. They actually have that on both entrances, which I really like. And those lead into the doors. It is a tempered glass door. There's very few manufacturers currently using these. I don't know why. I personally really, really like them. There are windows in them as well, even though they're actually pretty tough to see. Another thing I like is the riding gear. They do a lot when it comes to the axles on their coach. They actually beef up their axles and they support them a lot better than many other manufacturers. So they have very, very, very few axle problems and suspension problems, which again, when you're talking about peace of mind, is just huge. You also notice this one has Azdel composite panels behind the fiberglass. That's another one. It's something you normally don't see, but it helps make it lighter weight. It also doesn't off-gas like your Luan normally would, and it doesn't absorb moisture. It won't absorb any water, so this coach will not delaminate. You'll see in the back you get your outside kitchen, has a pull-out kind of griddle grill combo. I think this is kind of the best of both worlds. Love that they have that outside refrigerator there too. And then coming around back, this is probably one of the small things, probably one of the coolest things that Delta has done, and that's the rear ladder. Not only is it big and sturdy, so you have great hand and foot holds, but the other cool thing you can do, you can see right here, is you can use it for towels, right? Anytime we go camping, we need a spot to hang our towels. This helps eliminate the need to hang up a clothesline. I think that is super smart. You also see the spray port is back here, so you can wash your feet off. You have an accessory hitch in case you need to bring a bike rack. And around the side, you have some additional storage, plus your convenience center is on the off-camp side as well. With your battery disconnect, you have a couple different options for your tank fill, as well as your city fill. You can just flip a switch there, black tank flush. And kind of like we had that awning power switch, on this off-camp side, we have an exterior switch for our slide out for the same reason. That way we can be outside the coach and watch the slide as it opens to make sure we're not going to hit any trees, stumps, fences, or other items that may be in the way. So when you start to look at a great family travel trailer, I think the Delta 281 definitely stands, a head above a lot of the other competitors. Not only because the design and aesthetic, but also just because a lot of the features they have built in, and just the Alliance name, they really, really care about the customer. So if you're looking for a great one, this is definitely one you want to check out. For price and availability, just click on the link in the description.